What is up, everybody? Welcome to Trey's Trades, where we get technical analysis on different stocks in the stock market, as well as potential buy, hold, or sell opinions on these given stocks. I'd like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor nor expert. I am just some random dude on YouTube, so take what I say with a grain of salt. The reason that I started this channel is because about 2 years ago, I ran into about $30,000 of medical debt. And I was very fortunate to have some mentors, friends, and family that pushed me to work really hard and invest my money in the stock market. And I am happy to say that I am now living a financially free life. And if I can pass along any of that information, the resources, the tools to you guys, maybe you can do the same for somebody else. Hey, that's all a guy can ask for. Lastly, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like on the video, it really does help support the channel, and consider subscribing if you'd like to see more content like this. I do post videos daily, multiple times a day, and we'd love to have you out here at the Trey's Trades community. We just went over 500 subscribers today, guys. What the heck? You guys all rock. We were sitting at 200 2 days ago, so I'm very grateful for every single one of you. With that being said, today we're going to be looking at ticker symbol BNGO, Bionano Genomics Incorporated. This was a subscriber requested stock that went in yesterday from Infantry Rocks, and he said, Trey, this thing is going to skyrocket. It's got 2, 3, 4x potential. And I said, you know what, I'm going to take a look at this. I made a video on it, and I liked what it was doing, and I like even more what it's doing today. This looks, for lack of better words, this just looks sexy. Oh man, Bionano is doing some beautiful stuff right now in the charts. So if we look back 10 days ago, this stock was sitting at 51 cents. So if you had any inkling of knowing that this is going to shoot up and you got it at 51 cents, congrats on your 500% profit, man, or woman. That's some filthy returns, and it really looks like it's going to keep going up. It's doing something awesome. So I'm going to go in on the 2-day chart here, and I'm going to just lay some levels of support and resistance for us to look at. We do currently have a pretty solid support here at 189. There was a pretty hefty price rejection in the after hours, and the pre-market has been going straight up from there. So that's a pretty good sign of this support level at 188. We will drop it down just a little bit to 186. And secondarily, I like the support level that we have right here. We have 4 contact points, 1, 2, 3, 4 at $1.66. So if it really did come down to it and we needed any emergency support line, I think 166 is going to be a solid one for us to look at. But I really don't even think it'll come that low, at least not in the next day or two. You know, there will always be a price correction, and that could come down to $1.66 eventually. But $1.86 and then $2.09 I think are very solid support levels here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different contact points, and you can see once we broke through that support line right here in this little area, we had a pretty harsh sell-off, and that's very typical of when you break through a support line. You'll see a steep sell-off, and that just further validates the fact that that's a support level. That's an important level to watch. And then once we got above this, which became resistance at 209, we saw a pretty harsh increase. So we're coming back up, and right now we are trading at about $2.59. We have been above the volume moving average for basically all of the pre-market, so the bulls are in control of this stock, and we are seeing some pretty filthy volume right now. So the volatility is going to be high. I would not be surprised if we see similar volume to yesterday, because if we compare this to yesterday, the pre-market, you know, 771,000. Well, that's a little bit lower, so maybe a little less volume, but I imagine it's still going to be pretty high because it is much higher than the average, you know, 22,000, 28,000, and right here we're sitting at, you know, 3,377,000, 1 million and some change, 670,000. So we are still extremely volatile. Volume drives volatility, and volatility drives higher price valuation. So to get back to the 2-day chart, I think we are going to be looking at the next resistance level, as we are very, very close to hitting, as this magic number right here at 297, and you could almost just call that $3, but we are going to roll 297 because that is where the candlewick stick ends. 297 is going to be where we want to bust through here. I almost said breast. Anywho, that is what we're going to be looking for with the resistance levels here. Sorry, I got a text from my roommate. I'll be answering that in a sec. But we are looking for that 297, and in the short term, I think we're going to bust through this pretty easily. We've got a couple of candle wicks that touch here at 267. Yeah, we're just about to come above that right now. And you can see that once we got above this right here, we saw a pretty heavy spike in price. So this does seem to be a significant level. If we can hold above 267, we should be able to get above 297 pretty easily. That is what I have in the short term for BNGO, Bionano Genomics Incorporated. If you'd like to write down these levels as numbers to keep in the back of your mind, I have them on my own spreadsheets that I'm going to be watching for. I do think this is going to be another bullish day. It does have very bullish signs. We are above the volume moving average. We have been setting those higher highs and higher lows over the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. This has been bullish for literally the last 10 days. Like, we haven't had really a bearish day yet. So I would very much expect that we're going to continue this trend, as it does look like we are going to. So thank you for coming to the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you did not, a dislike is fine too. Either way, I appreciate your support. Consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like to see more content like this, and I will see you all next time. Peace.